So, good afternoon. I'm Miss Cheryl Joy M. Raspado. So, from the branch of AMA Computer College Santiago Campus here in Isabela. So, I am one of your OLC in ICT. So, I will discuss to you the week 12, which is the web content development. So, if we say web, what comes in your mind? Okay. So, you can answer my question through the chat if you want. Okay. So, what is web? What is content? And what is development? Okay. Is web is the same with internet? So, the objective of the topic, the student should be able to define what is web content, what is web traffic, archiving, then discuss the web content cycle, define the CMS or the content management system, and then how to create a WordPress. So, from the word web, what comes in your mind? Ano kaya yung naiisip natin pag web? So, if we say web, it is similar with, well, World Wide Web. Okay. So, web is a collection of websites and web pages stored in web server and connected to local computer through the internet. Okay. So, pag sinasabi nating web, it's like a book. Let's say na libro ang web. Okay. So, ano ba yung compilation niya para maging book siya? So, there are lots of pages, tama? Okay. So, here, in our ICT, so we have the website, web page, and then the web browser. So, ano nga ba yung pagkakaiba nun? Okay. So, pag website na tinatawag, so it contains text, pages, digital images, audios, videos, and etc. So, example of websites is google.com, wikipedia.com, facebook.com, and so on and so forth. So, yun yung websites na tinatawag, website. Okay. So, web pages naman. So, these are the pages which are formatted in HTML and connected by links and called hypertext or hyperlink and accessed by HTTP. Okay. So, from that book, let's say na yung libro natin, so pag tinatawag natin na web page, yun yung pages ng bawat libro. Once na kinompile natin, nagiging libro na siya. Ang tawag naman natin doon is website. Ang website is collection of web pages. Okay. So, ang web or the World Wide Web is collection of website and web pages. So, magiging as one na siya. Then, mai-store siya sa isang server. Then, magkakaroon siya ng website. Okay. So, in this lecture, so we will define what is web content. Web content is a term used to describe text, sounds, images, videos, and other media that are published in a website. So, yung web content, yun yung nilalaman ng website. Okay, nakukuha po? So, let's say na yung google.com. Yung google.com kasi natin, puro link yon, tama? So, hyperlinks. Hypertext. Kasi, naka-connect yung mga links niya. So, let's say na nag-search tayo ng dog. So, lahat ng site na may dog, iprap-ramp niya doon, ilalagay niya. Okay. So, pag clinic natin yung first na site, nakikita natin yung content doon. Okay. So, yun yung tinatawag natin na web content. Yung laman ng website. Okay. So, how about web traffic? So, it is the number of visitors in a website and number of web pages that they visit. So, it is used to measure the popularity of websites and web contents. So, these are the number of visitors. So, kung sino yung mga nag-click, kung ilan yung mga pumapasok or nag-visit ng iyong web content, website. Okay. So, 'di ba kung sa Facebook nga meron tayo nung nakikita, may application ata na nakikita kung sino yung laging nag-i-stalk sa'yo, yung ganon. Okay. So, ganon din dito sa website. Kung ilang tao yung nag-a-access dun sa website mo. Okay. So, web content life cycle. So, it is a series of steps and phases that web content has to go through and before it is published. So, life cycle, so from the start until the end. Okay. So, if we are planning to make a web content development, so we need to plan it well. Okay. So, there are 5 common stages. We have the planning. So, if we say planning, where the idea of web content is born. In this stage, we determine what type of web content should be created, how it fits the website objective, and whether or not it will interesting to readers. Here, we also lay out important details such as budget and deadlines. So, if we are planning to create a web content, so in planning, it should be answered the 5 W's and 1 H. So, what, where, who, when, and why. Okay. So, yung 5 W's na yun, masasagot na dyan sa pagplaplano pa lang. Para kanino ba yun? Para saan yun? Bakit mo yun gagawin? Ano ba? And then yung 1H, paano mo ba magagawa yun? So, dapat nandun na yun. Once na nagplaplano ka, parang gusto kong gumawa ng vlog ko na ganito. So, syempre, mag-iisip ka, ano kaya ang magiging team ko? Saan kaya ako dapat na mag-focus? Bakit kaya yun yung gusto kong gawin? Para kanino ba yun? Okay. So, yun yung mga dapat mong i-consider if you are planning to create a web content. And then next, creation. So, it's time to create web content. So, in creation stage, involve research, writing, and other creative tasks such as graphic design, photography, and video editing. So, syempre, web. So, dapat meron kang idea na makakatch mo yung attention nila. Attention ng mga readers mo. Ano yung content niya? Yung content ba ng web mo ay naaayon ba sa team mo? Okay. Yung mga picture ba doon na nandun ay pag once na nakita yung picture, ay alam ko na, nakukuha kaya nila yon. Okay, o baka naman may picture doon. Then, yung picture na yon, iba pala yung content. Okay. So, you need to consider na dapat magkakatugma sila. Magkaka-relate sila. They are related to each other. So, if you put a video, make it sure that video is related to your team. That picture is related to your team. And the journals should be related to your team. Okay. Deployment. So, from the word deployment, it is now ready to deliver to the readers. But, Deploying web content may not be as simple as posting a copy of it in a website. So, hindi siya kasing dali ng pag-a-advertise. Okay. So, dito, you need to consider the different region and different type of devices and internet browsers. The content may also have to be translated to different language in order to more accessible to people from all around the world. So, you need to consider the regions, the devices, or maybe, kung gumawa ka ng web content mo, it is applicable only in iPad, in iPhone, in Mac OS. Okay. So, you need to consider that one. So, once na gumawa ka, mas maraming Android user. Dapat pang Android yun. Yung gagawin ko, ma-open niya. Okay. Then, internet browser. Oops, hindi kaya ng Internet Explorer. So, dapat flexible yung web content mo. And then, pag nagkaroon ka ng foreigner or outside the country, o around the world yung nagvi-visit ng site mo. So, syempre, kung English yung ginamit mo, maybe hindi naman lahat is nakakaintindi ng English. Kailangan nila ng translator. So, maybe, pwede mong lagyan ng translator feature yung web design mo or the web content. Okay. So, para mas maraming mag-visit sa'yo. So, in deployment, ayun nga, hindi nga siya kasing bilis, kasing dali ng copy-paste lang. So, kailangan mo dito ang mag-promote. You need to promote your web content. So, web content needs to be seen by as many people as possible, but just because your web content can be accessed by anyone doesn't mean that everyone will see it. Promotion has to be done to persuade internet users to view web content. Okay, so how to promote your product? Okay, so you will use the social media, paid ads, email advertising, web syndication, search engine, and optimization. So here, you can promote your web content using the social medias. So this one is being used na. They are promoting their vlog, blogs, or whatever. They are sending messages to subscribe in their account. They are using the social media. Okay. So, some of you, some of the bloggers, they are using also the paid ads. Okay. So, dapat yung web content na ginawa mo ay nakikita, na pro-promote. So, syempre, catchy dapat para mas maraming tao ang mag-o-open doon. Maggagamit, mag-visit. Okay. So, maintenance. So, it is the process of updating existing web content. Certain elements of the content, such as pictures, statistics, dates, and sources can be updated to keep it fresh, useful, and interesting to the viewers. So, kailangan mo ito na i-maintain. Magkakaroon ka ng maintenance. So, kung kailangan mo na baguhin yung mga images, yung article, update it. Kung gusto mo naman makipagsabayan ka kung ano ang uso, do it. Para mas madami ang bibisita sa page mo. Mas madaming clicks. Okay. So, retirement. So, hindi lang tao pa lang nagre-retire, no? So, web content that become outdated or unpopular have to be removed for several reasons. So, digital information takes up memory space. Removing old and unused content will free that can be used to store new data. Removing the old and unpopular web content bring focus to new and popular ones. And last, outdated contents are bad for websites' image. So if a website has more old content than new ones, viewer may get the impression that it is poorly managed and not credible. So, syempre, in website, you need to update it. Kung baga, makipagsabayan ka din sa uso. So, kung ano yung patok, yun yung gawin mo. Okay. So, ngayon, ano ba yung mga patok ngayon na ginagawa nila? Saan sila kumikita? Diba? Sa mga big vlogs o pagiging vloggers. Ayan. So, you need to update. So, what happened if your web content is not updated? Outdated na siya. Okay. So, it can be na remove siya. Or kaya, it will be used as resources, which is the archiving. So it is the process of gathering and preserving information for future use. Outdated web content can be unpublished and moved to an archive instead of being totally erased. So archive content can be viewed in the archive and used as a source of historical data. Okay. So, gagawin na lang, they will use your website as web reference na lang siya if you did not update it. The content of your web is outdated. Then, magiging unpublished na siya. So, from published to unpublished. Okay. So, once na gumawa kayo, make it sure na ina-update nyo siya. Lagyan nyo siya ng new, bago. Hindi lang na yung una mong ginawa. After 5 years, yun pa rin ba yung content? Okay. So, you can add para mas madami ang mag-view doon. Yung mga una mong viewers, readers, so aabangan na lang nila. Ipa-follow ka na lang nila. Then, every time na nag-update ka, ayun, nakikita nila, uy, may update si ganito. So, that is under promoting. So, para hindi umalis yung una mong readers, yung mga visitors mo, so make it sure na meron kang product na babalik-balikan nila. Okay. Then, content management system. So, it is a software application or a set of software application that is used to create, publish, and manage online content. So, ano ba yung mga example natin? So, we have the blogs and WordPress. So, blog, I know naman, alam nyo na to. So, short for weblog. A blog is an online journal owned by an individual or a group. A web content that is published in a blog is called a post, or bloggers normally publish them on a regular basis. So, pag sinasabi natin na blog, that is journal. Pag vlog, that is video blog. So, yun yung mga pina-follow natin. Okay. So, yun yung mga article na binabasa natin, inaabang-abangan natin. Okay, next, WordPress. So, it is one of the top content management system today. Okay, so ito yung patok ngayon. Bakit? Because it is free and easy to use. So, in this lesson, you will learn how to create a WordPress blog. Okay. So, some of you may be using WordPress na siguro. Okay. So, how to create a WordPress? So, go to the website. Ayan. wordpress.com. So, ito yung magpapakita. Trinay ko na kanina. And then next, you will select a category. So ano ba yung gagawin mo na web content mo? It's all about the art and entertainment, family or home, lifestyle, education, health and wellness, business and services. So you need to think it well kung saan ka mag-i-stick dyan sa category. Para lahat ng flow mo, iisa lang. Magkakasunod, magkakatugma sila. Okay. Then, you need to select a theme. So, ano kaya yung magiging layout niya? Saan ka kaya ilalagay yung picture? Saan kaya ilalagay yung text? Mababasa kaya to ng readers? Okay. So, you need to select your layout and theme. And then next, find a domain name. Ano ba yung domain name mo? Example, ict.com, entrep.com, empowertech.com. Okay. So, yun yung magiging domain name mo. The name of your web content. Okay. Then, number 5, select a plan. Okay, so there are 3 plans using the free, premium, and business. So, syempre, pag free, limited access lang siya. Pero once na nag-upgrade ka ng premium, may mga feature na maia-add. And then, pag business, everything is open. Wala na siyang limitation. So, siguro sa free, hanggang layout lang. O kung ano lang yung layout na yon, yun lang, hindi ka pwedeng mag-add ng pictures kung gusto mo. So, you need to upgrade your plan. And then 6, create a WordPress account. Okay, so using your email. And then last, congratulations, you made it. So, ayan na, you have already your web content or your website. Okay. So, thank you. That is for our week 12 web content development.